That's a problem. It's your criminal history. 96. That's one of the most I've done this for a long time. Thousands of cases. You are one of the most prolific criminals that have set foot in this room. And I guess you have used similar kinds of sad stories to others to try to minimize your responsibility. But this is nothing to be proud of, and it's not anything that this court can really sympathize with you. People come in here, everyone comes in here. Maybe one or two out of the thousands have been more prolific in their criminal actions, quantity of crimes more than you. But all of those thousands of people that come before me could say, Miss Tiffany Marshall, she had 97 convictions, and you let her kind of sashay out of here. And I'd like the Tiffany Marshall rule, please, because aren't you supposed to be fair, Judge? Yeah, I am. I should be fair. And everybody is to be judged based upon their criminal history and character. And this is very poor character. And your criminal history is most prolific. This court is not going to change the rule of law, which states people are responsible for their bad acts, their criminal acts. They must be held responsible. Anything else?
Well, I don't know that all of the theft by check citations were convictions. I know that she said she handled most of her things by paying her checks off. But the other thing is, I would ask the court that if the court is not willing to allow her to be on probation, and even though she got a year, the last time she had a state jail felony, we would ask that you consider something on the low end, 6 months, or even a 1244, even in light of her other problems that we would have to, as the taxpayers, have to deal with because she's so ill. So I would ask the court, if you're going to send her to jail, that you consider something on the low end.
Anything else? If not, on that argument, truly, then people who are seriously ill have carte blanche to do pretty much anything they want, and everyone has some form of situation health-wise that they're dealing with. Even the most healthy people are not perfect. I so find you guilty. I'm following this agreement. You are hereby sentenced to confinement in the state jail for a term of 15 months. You will be given credit for all time that you have served in accordance with this. Your lifestyle, see, Ms. Marshall, you have a lifestyle that you feel shocked that committing crimes should hold you accountable. You have 96 infractions of law, 96, and you are committing these crimes with special tools for getting away with attempting to commit your theft. You have specially made tools that are used in the commission of your crime. You can't, a judge cannot be lenient with you. You cost everybody. You are a one-person crime wave. It's thefts that cost everybody more money at merchandise stores because their theft, the loss is so high. We have to pay for your criminal acts. But after 96 times you have had to go deal with crimes in various courts, from felony courts to misdemeanor to Class C misdemeanor courts, you would have gotten the message, and you never have. You just are a career criminal. That's you're the very essence of a career criminal. And I wish you wouldn't do that. Thou shalt not steal. You've heard of that one. And it's not only written in moral issues, but it's right there in the law. There's a full section or 2 or 3 in the penal code which deal with dishonest acts, and that's where you are. I'm sorry. I just wish you'd have changed your ways. But like I said, you've been doing this for 30 years. 30 years. Okay.
Judge, can I get some time to get my stuff in order and go to my doctor to get my vaccine?
No, ma'am, not under this situation. The jail is going to be able, those people in the jail take care of people who have medical issues. I trust them. They are good at their job. I'm going to give you a chance during the Christmas season to go out and steal more stuff. I don't think so. Well, you've always done that. You've done that for 30 years, 97 times now.
Just tickets, traffic violations. So please, I got my grandkids living with me.
Ma'am, my God, ma'am, you didn't think of all of that when you made a choice to steal? You didn't think of what you had to lose?
Yes.
And the people who rely on you or respect you or look up to you? I've got children. I've got grandchildren. They help me make the right choices, and it's not all that hard to think about them first. And you don't. You just thought about stealing for your needs. I'm sorry. I don't mean to. I hate being the Grinch here, but this is all about law or an order, and this is 97th time. 97th time, my gosh.
It's like all them times it's like tickets and
Ma'am, they were all crimes that you were found guilty of. They were all crimes. All of them were crimes. That is all. And make sure that you inform the jail about your health needs so that they can get the proper medication for you.
Comment your opinion, like the video, and subscribe for more real courtroom moments.
This is not just another courtroom case. This is the story of someone who crossed the line again and again, nearly 100 times. As the defendant stands in court, the judge begins reviewing her criminal history. And what he sees is shocking. 96 prior offenses. Yes, 96. The judge, clearly stunned, says in all his years on the bench, handling thousands of cases, she is one of the most prolific criminals he has ever seen. The courtroom falls silent. He doesn't hold back. He explains that this isn't something to be proud of. And no matter what excuses are given, there comes a point where responsibility cannot be avoided. The defense tries to argue for leniency, mentioning her health issues, asking the court to consider a lighter sentence, but the judge quickly shuts it down. He makes it clear. If illness became an excuse for crime, then anyone could do anything without consequences, and that's not how the law works. Then comes the moment that changes everything. The judge delivers his verdict. Guilty. He sentences her to 15 months in state jail. But he doesn't stop there. He looks directly at her and says something powerful. You are a one-person crime wave. He explains how her repeated thefts don't just affect stores. They affect everyone. Prices go up, losses increase, and innocent people end up paying the price. He reminds her that after decades, after dozens of chances, she never changed. 30 years, 97 crimes. And still no lesson learned. The judge even brings it down to something simple. Something universal. Thou shalt not steal, a rule so basic, yet completely ignored. As the reality of the sentence sinks in, emotions rise. But the judge stands firm. No more chances. No more excuses. Just accountability. This is more than a punishment. It's a message that no matter how long it takes, justice will catch up. So what do you think? Was the judge too harsh? Or was this long overdue?